morning, good morning. Again, this wasn't the video I was going to make, but things have have changed. There's been an announcement, maybe by the organ grinder, by Peter Griffin himself. He's consulted his top legal team, and apparently put up 15 hours ago on Twitter, criminal lawsuit filed on Friday. There are 7 defendants listed. Really glad this is now in the hands of lawyers. I already thought it was already in the hands of lawyers. Really glad this is in the hand of lawyers. But sorry, but wasn't your firm of lawyers that sent out the emails to the 12, including me? Maybe it wasn't lawyers. Maybe it was the organ grinder himself, Mr. Peter Griffin. I don't really know, but apparently now it really is in the hands of lawyers. Now in the hands of maybe proper lawyers, and the legal process, so I can focus on my activism. Hey ho, that's what can I say? He's he can concentrate on his activism. Wow, I bet his patrons are looking forward to that. And just while I mention patrons, it's dropped down to now 554. The last time I looked, it was about 572. And I think as a result of pursuing this, that actually different people have tweeted back to him just saying, I used to have a lot of respect for you, but the way you're going after people who you asked us to judge you, and they've come back and said we found you guilty, and you don't like their verdict, and now you're going after them. So he then puts on to say that let's keep ex-JW activism, bullying and defamation free. Now I'm really sorry, but this is the guy who literally over so many years now has literally bullied other people who were ex-JW activists to such an extent, I don't need to name names, but you can imagine who they are, that they had to just come off doing activism because of Lloyd's bullying campaign. And yet now he wants to keep the ex-JW activism bullying free, because he feels being bullied purely because we've all reacted the way we have for the things that he's admitted to, and the fact that yet he still refuses to say sorry and admit that patrons' funds were used for the further adventures of little Lloyd in Thailand. So he says, let's keep ex-JW activism, bullying and defamation free. This is bizarre, because somebody went and put on, somebody answered him back, and it was something to the bit where he said, somebody says, it's none of your business. Yeah, I'm with you. It's none of anybody's business what you do in your own time with your own money. So, hold on. Oh, I've got a cold. And I responded, and I couldn't respond to him because obviously I'm blocked, but I responded to this person and said, yes, spending his patrons' money on sex workers is none of our business. Yet when Tony Morris spent his on booze, the reluctant owner of Little Lloyd made it his business. I think the word you're looking for is hypocrite. So anyway, a few people like that tweeter put in response to the tweet, but that's the point. The fact is, all of a sudden he's now becoming all high and mighty and doesn't like the bullying and defamation, yet as we know, he went on record several times in a campaign of taking on Tony Tight Pants Morris, and libelled him. If we could say that, can we use that word? Maybe we can, maybe we can't, or definitely he defamed him by saying that I think this guy has a drink problem, purely based on saying I think he's slurring his words there, not the fact he's quite an old guy and might get a bit muddled up because he's mad. But anyway, it's all right for Peter Griffin to do that, but as soon as anybody else does that to him for the things he's admitted to, we're all bullies and we're defaming him. So now he's apparently taken it a step further, and the 12 have been reduced to 7. So nobody knows who the Magnificent 7 are. He then tweeted, interesting to see a few tweets immediately taking the side of defendants in a criminal lawsuit. Let's let the legal process do its thing. Either laws were broken or they weren't. Abusive / invasive tweets equals instant block. I don't need any toxicity. So there you go. If anybody puts on, by the way, I believe you are doing the wrong thing here, you know you're going to get blocked. So because the guy, just as I said before, cannot take any form of criticism. Which obviously some people, which the only way you can respond, for those of you who are still Lloydites out there, is just come off being his patron. I think that's what's happened. Hopefully it'll drop and drop and drop, because they realise that their funds, as I think the last special video that he did to his patrons was to inform them that he's doing it for us, everybody. Yes, he's doing it for the whole ex-JW activism community by taking to task those who said naughty things about him, which he admitted to. And he's doing it all for us, and therefore I hope you don't mind me using your money to go and defend myself, to bring these funds to book, and I promise that I won't use any of the funds on Thai prostitutes for a change. So that's the latest. So I then put up in response to somebody else who obviously still isn't blocked. I put up a picture of the famous picture of the Magnificent 7. I may put it on the video thumbnail for this video. It's either going to be that, or it's going to be a picture of Peter Griffin with Brian and Brian the dog. If you don't know Family Guy, this is completely lost on you, so maybe we won't go to... So anyway, if you don't know Family Guy, this point's lost on you. But anyway, there's a program called Family Guy, and there's a large portly obese guy called Peter Griffin, and he's got a talking dog called Brian, and one of his mates is an actual sex pervert. I think I've forgotten what his name is, but he's got a big chiselly chin, and they basically got 3 pieces of paper, and I said that was Lloyd Evans, Peter Griffin, with his top legal team. You know, whittling down the 12 to 7. So we don't know who the 7 are. I was talking to one of the 12, and they haven't heard anything yet. So I put this up, and he responded. Peter Griffin responded to me to clarify your Magnificent 7 defendants in a criminal lawsuit are those being criminally sued, for which the statute of limitation is 3 months. So you better crack on here. There is also civil action plan for the future. Oh my, it just doesn't stop here. For which the statute of limitation is 3 years. So this could be rocking and rolling for another 3 years. So it's got 3. He's took the bull by the horns and whittled it down to 7. So we don't know who the Magnificent 7 are, but there may be further civil action plan. Again, you know, criminal lawsuits breaking laws in Croatia, and nobody of the 12, or now the Magnificent 7, actually live in Croatia. So I don't know what laws have been broken. I'm confused. Maybe they want, whoever the Magnificent 7 are, once they know, maybe they can inform us. I may be one of the Magnificent 7. I don't know. And at the rate I'm losing my hair, I think I could be the Yul Brynner guy. Does he get killed at the end? I don't know. I could be the Yul Brynner guy. There's been 2 versions of Magnificent 7. There's one I've watched, which is the famous music. You know, dun dun da dun dun da 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 dun da 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 da. I think I tweeted that back to him with the theme tune of the Magnificent 7, the original one. I haven't seen the remake, so I don't know what the theme tune is, and it's probably not as good as the original Magnificent 7. But I may be wrong. So I thought I'd just let you know that that's what's going on in the world of litigation. Lloyd, what the latest is. I haven't heard anything. I don't know whether he's going to send out these letters via post. Certainly I haven't received one yet, because obviously I've moved address. So this may be winding its way as we now know to my old address. I don't really know. And they don't tell me if I get any emails sent there anymore. They just put return to sender. So there may be a letter going back to Peter Griffin's top legal team in Croatia saying no longer at this address. Get lost, fatty. I don't know, but anyway, well, they may send a copy through email. So that's where we are with that. I thought I'd leave you that. I'm still, as I promised, that I will be doing this video about the Tower of Babel when I've got time, right? But I've been working solidly the last couple of days, last 2 days, going to put 5:30. I'm up tomorrow at 5:30. I may have said this several times in videos, and today I'm painting, still painting my front room, the one wall left to do. So there we are. If there's any further updates, you will be the first to know via the medium of social media, or you can also follow me on Twitter. I think you know where to find me on Twitter if you can be asked. I don't do a lot of tweeting, to be perfectly honest with you, but I usually do look at other people's tweets. So anyway, that's it. It's goodbye from me. It's goodbye from you. Oh, he's not here this morning. I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. He's on the dog's bed. At least he's still got his head intact. Anyway, so it's goodbye to me. Goodbye to you, and goodbye to Peter Griffin and his top legal team. Maybe I am one of the Magnificent Seven. So I will leave you with me singing the theme tune to the Magnificent Seven. Da 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 da